second bracket. Give this one a try here. Had some fun with the last one. Our Kit Kat was the champion, so we'll see what movies we have. We are going to I'll remind you of this at the end, but before we get rolling here, we got our brackets, and you're going to see the four brackets, the four quadrants in the bracket are comedy, action, horror, and then franchises, which you'll see, get the idea of that as well. And then we'll see what our champion is in about a week or so. Starting off just real quick, like I said, I'm just going to say this a couple times so you definitely remember it. One is that voting will be open until tomorrow at midnight. So Tuesday at midnight is when voting will stop. And then we'll be back here on Wednesday and we'll reveal who won that first round. And we'll see who gets down to the second round in our 32. Now, to help us out today, though, this is where I was leading to, because we'll have a couple of special guests on Wednesday today to help us unveil who's going to be going up against who in each of these quadrants. We have first Mr. DiMartino to help us out here. Hello, Mr. DiMartino.
What's up? How's it going?
Everybody good here? It's May, Mr. DiMartino. We're happy, right?
There we go. Thank God.
Yeah, never a bad thing. And then our second guest today is Mrs. Salvo. There she is.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for helping us out, guys. And they're going to unveil all the matchups for you. Mr. DiMartino's got comedy and action, right?
Yes.
And then Mrs. Salvo is going to take horror and the franchise, so you guys will get to see. And Mr. Narwhal will be feverishly typing all the titles out for you so you can see them on the screen. All right. Okay, without further ado, then we covered all that. You see our two fun guest stars today. So you guys take it away, and Mr. DiMartino, hit us up with the comedy.
All right. So first we got the comedy bracket, the 116 matchup. We have the 1 seed Dodgeball, great movie, and the 16 seed Little Nicky. I think there's a clear winner there, but that's just me. Next, the 8-9 matchup. We have Superbad as an 8 seed and Neighbors as the 9 seed. It's an interesting matchup. Next, in the 5-12, we have School of Rock and Bridesmaids. Never seen that one.
I like that one.
All right. Next one, 4-13 matchup. Old School. Going up against This Is the End. All right. Next, we have Ted, which I like.
Yes.
I know it's kind of a stupid movie, but I like it. Going up against The Ringer.
Stupid is good sometimes, Mr. DiMartino.
Absolutely, I agree.
Hi, Masika.
I'm Masiko. All right, next one we have Blades of Glory. Another one that I liked that a lot of people did not like, but going up against 21 Jump Street.
Will Ferrell's making a huge appearance in the comedy region over here.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we have Step Brothers.
Again.
Great movie. Really, really good.
Will Ferrell.
Going up against Click. And then the 2 seed is Anchorman. And they're taking on the 15 seed White Chicks. Again, I think another clear winner there, but.
Yes.
I'd have to
All right.
agree.
All right, the next bracket is action. 1 seed, The Avengers, obviously. We love you, 3000. Going up against Exiled. All right. Next matchup, the 8-9 matchup, we have Django Unchained against Spider-Man 2. A lot of people really like that one, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. Hot take, I guess. The 5-12 matchup, we have Avatar. Another hot take. I think that is one of the most overrated movies of all time, but that's just me.
Mr.
And,
DiMartino's collecting his hater fan club over there.
Going up against Fast Five. Awesome movie.
Hmm.
All right, next, the 4-13 matchup, we have Iron Man going up against Mad Max Fury Road.
Just to clarify on Miss Seiko's question, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I believe so.
Yes.
Yes, I guess. I don't know. I'm talking like I made this.
It is.
All right. The next one, we have The Revenant, my boy Leo,
Huh.
going up against 300.
That's going to be a tight battle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next one, The Bourne Ultimatum, going up against Captain America Civil War. As a 14 seed. Could be an upset there, I think.
Fits, I guess.
All right. Next, we have Kill Bill versus Casino Royale, James Bond. And then finally, The Dark Knight is the 2 seed, going up against the 15 seed John Wick. That is a crazy matchup.
The most underrated 15 seed in the history of brackets.
I agree.
It's almost like Mr. Miller put together the seedings.
It might be. He didn't like John Wick all that much. So, so guess what? You live with it. Can you tell what movie I didn't like as much?
I'm just the scribe here. That's all I'm doing.
Yes, well, I won't have as much commentary as Mr. DiMartino in the horror section movies because my children are little and we watch like Disney, but I'll try my best. We'll see. So our number 1 seed for horror is Halloween, a classic, and that's going up against Split.
Which Mr. Miller is crazy for this to be a 16 seed. This is one of the few horror movies I have seen, and boy, does that not deserve a 16 seed.
Wow.
One
Okay.
of the few seen. That's why, though.
It'll give us something to do during quarantine is watch some of these movies I'm not familiar with. So,
There you go.
yeah. And then for number 8, we have Get Out against Drag Me to Hell. And number 5 is Scream. And next we have The Cabin in the Woods. What do you think, Mr. DiMartino? You have any favorites so far?
Well, I'm not a big horror movie fan. So I don't really know much about it.
All right. Number 4 is go ahead, Mr. Narbold.
This is the debate I have about horror, and those of you who are watching, feel free to jump in. But why would you set yourself up to be scared? What do you get out of it? I'm going to sit down and watch a movie, and I'm just going to get severely scared because that's exactly what I want to do.
I say the same thing, man.
Well, we'll see. We'll see who wins all these. For number 4, we have The Ring. And 13 is Annabelle. All right. Next is Nightmare on Elm Street. Going up against number 14, Unfriended.
Aunt Teresi says it's fun to just set yourself up to have the light
Yeah.
scared at you.
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
All right. Next is Friday the 13th. and Insidious. All right. And Conjuring. Going up against The Nun. And then for number 2, big one, It. I know that one has been popular.
Mhm.
And the last one, A Quiet Place. Interesting at number 15, more recent movie.
Well, that's why
That's more recent. That means it's out of Mr. Miller's time frame of when he watched the movie. So it's just insane.
that's why Halloween and Friday the 13th are so high.
Right, I was going to say that too. I'll date myself. These are out when I was little. And then for our franchise section,
This is the section everyone's waited for.
yes, this is some popular movies here. So number 1, fitting for today. May the 4th be with you. We have Star Wars. Oh, look at
May
Mr.
the 4th be with
DiMartino's
you.
shirt.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, listen. No trying to swindle votes here for Star Wars because obviously Mr. Miller doesn't know franchise with the 16 seed that's coming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This one's gonna create some,
Well, Hunger Games we have coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you put this match? How could you knock Hunger Games out first round?
hey, if it's that good, they'll beat Star Wars, right?
Nah, yeah.
Get upset, maybe. And then coming in at number 8, we have Batman.
Nice.
Okay, number 9 is Rocky.
There we go.
That's a big one. I do the Rocky run every year. I'm a big Rocky fan. Number 5, we'll see. Number 5 is Die Hard.
We got a little bit of a chat war going on here. Star Wars has already won,
Oh.
followed
Straight
by
facts.
Stella, Star Wars. So
Oh,
That's funny. All right, Bourne Saga coming in at 12. And number 4, Lord of the Rings. All right. And then number 13, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, they say it.
it's an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
did I spell that right?
I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
Close enough.
1 R, 2 B's.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
I
two
think
B's.
that, not
Yes.
English.
I'm going to ignore that I'm my language arts teacher, and I'm not quite sure about that. So.
And next we have coming in for X-Men. And that's going, and we have The Matrix.
Oof.
Okay. I think this one is a popular one. Fast and Furious. There's a bunch of those. And Indiana Jones.
Pain me to put Indiana Jones down this low, but I'm giving.
Wow.
Now, that's actually one that you actually got right there, Mr. Miller.
Yeah.
It was on last night, yeah.
If I was doing it my way, Die Hard would have been 2 and Indiana Jones would have been 3. So
Mr.
Mr.
Tracy
Mr.
said,
Tracy.
I couldn't agree with you anymore.
all right, next we have Twilight.
Oh, boy.
that pain.
Mhm.
Mr. Miller putting that as a 7 seed. It's saying something there. I don't know.
Could have been 18 soon.
And that's next we have Harry Potter.
We're going to get a lot of fans for that one coming out.
Yeah, and freshman English is reading it. And
Oh, Miss Salva, I'm going to cut you off. I think you might have missed the 10.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's numbered differently on Jurassic Park. Sorry. Sorry, thank you. Jurassic Park is 10. Sorry, and number 2 is Harry Potter. That makes more sense.
Because if I had to double
Yeah.
check, because if Mr. Miller put Harry Potter as a 10 seed,
My bad.
I was shutting the bracket down completely.
Right.
Shut it down, walk away.
Yeah, bringing in some outside source.
My bad. Harry Potter is 2. That makes more sense. Then the last one is Mission Impossible.
Right. There's our 64. There's your matchups. So
That's around a 64.
yeah, and allow the complaining to start about the seeding. Live.
We always have to complain about the seeding because somehow a 6 seed wins the Candy National Championships. That's how you know seeding's already messed up.
Right.
Will be too. So
Yeah. Anybody have any clear favorites before we cut off this broadcast? Anybody thinking they want to just go out since we have you guys on stream? Any favorite here to win the tournament? This is live, and we can always go back and call you out for getting it wrong. But that's okay. Mr. DiMartino.
Yeah, I mean, I think recency. I think the Avengers are going to go pretty far. I forget who they're going up against right off the bat, but Exiled. Yeah, I think they'll get pretty far, if not win the whole thing. I mean, that's kind of the thing right now. And Star Wars will probably go pretty far too. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I would guess one of the comedies would be in there. Probably one of the Will Ferrell ones if I had to pick, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Look, if Avatar beats Fast 5, then I'm I don't know. There's my hot take. Avatar overrated.
Avatar overrated. Miss Salvo with the cold takes.
what do you think, Mr. Narwhal?
All right, I'll be honest with you. Will Ferrell's, doing math and statistics here. His probability of winning this with one of his 84 movies. I mean, he's got to be somewhere in the final. I'm thinking. I actually think Step Brothers as a 7 seed is going to make quite the run through the comedy bracket. Might find its way taking out the Avengers. Find its way to the national championship, and I think it's going to be taken on. I don't know. I don't think any of the horror movies win.
I'd agree. Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. It's anybody's game in the franchise. I have no clue, but I'll give it to Will Ferrell.
I think
Mr. Miller?
These are the toughest. The franchises are the toughest, right? You look for
this one.
Mm-hmm.
No clear favorite. No clear favorite.
I would be hoping Die Hard makes it far because I love those movies. So, but yeah, I know I'm old, so it's
you better recruit some voters, man.
Yeah,
I was ready to badmouth X-Men all the way, but going up against The Matrix, I don't know if people still watch The Matrix. So I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
See.
I agree with all of you. The horror is not gonna. I mean, obviously you can get the winner out of the horrors, but I don't think they'll stand a chance against the franchise. Whatever. Yeah. So that probably won't happen. I'm trying to see anything. We got Bridesmaids is a good one too, though. So we got a little support there for Bridesmaids. I've never seen that one either, Mr. DiMartino.
Looks like we got a lot of movies to be watching between now and the final.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do our research.
Yeah, tell your parents you have to watch all 64. But
Mr. Bill, you got any last words for the viewers and any last announcements?
Just two quick things. One is thank you to Mr. DiMartino and Mrs. Salvo for doing this with us.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then we will on Wednesday we'll be back at noon. A couple more guests to help us out, reveal the winners this time. Take us down to 32. And the voting is open until tomorrow, which is Tuesday at midnight. And then Wednesday we'll be back here to reveal. Okay. Great. Any last words from anybody?
Thank you for putting this together, Mr. Narwhal and Mr. Miller. This will be fun. I'm not as experienced at this. I'm very good at eating candy, so I'm curious to see how this plays out compared to the candy one. But thank you. And I also wanted to thank a lot of the students and administrators had just sent out a teacher appreciation video, and it was really nice. If you guys didn't get a chance to see it yet, it's in our email. So thank you to everyone for making that for us. That was really nice.
I haven't seen it. Thank you in advance.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Let me piggyback off of Miss Salvo. Thank you guys again for doing this. All of my candy eating experience comes when I'm watching movies, so this works out perfectly.
Hand in hand, yeah.
But also, I did see the Teacher Appreciation Week video. Thank you to everyone that did that. You guys are the reason that we do this.
Yeah,
So
we miss you.
yeah, I miss you guys. So thank you and have fun with this.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And let
See
the
y'all
voting begin. I'm sending out the link in about 2 minutes. So get on the voting, and hey, make sure I've required every question be answered. So everyone's got to answer them all this time.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys.
See you Wednesday.